When it comes to what online business platform you choose in 2025 and beyond, you have a lot of options. I'm going to tell you in this video why I built my multiple six-figure business on Kajabi and why I'm so glad I did. When I first started with my online business, I was all over the place with the different software that I used. I had my course over at Teachable, I had my email list over at MailChimp, and then later ConvertKit. I had a self-hosted WordPress site, I had lead pages, and I was looking into ClickFunnels for the funnel capability. Basically, my online business was a conglomerate, a mishmash, if you will, of all of these different tools that I had to figure out how to make speak to each other. I moved everything over to Kajabi in 2019, and that's when my business really took off because it simplified my approach, and my software was no longer a bottleneck to the experience, but it was what helped me soar. It simplified things so that I could do what I do best. So if you're in deep research mode about Kajabi to see if it's right for you, this video is your shortcut, because I'm going to break down 13 things you need to know about Kajabi before you move forward. Now, if you are going to jump onto Kajabi, you might as well use my link because I can offer you some sweet bonuses. lanesebring.com/Kajabi gets you a 30-day free trial, which is double what you get over on Kajabi's website. You also are going to get my 3 exclusive bonuses. The first one is the Kajabi Accelerator course. This will help you get the best possible start on the platform, hit the ground running, good to go. Second, you're going to get the 25K course launch email template. These are the exact emails and email strategy that I used to launch my first course, which did over $25,000. And you're going to get my top 3 mistakes that new Kajabi users make exclusive masterclass. This is what I put together after helping 400 people get on Kajabi. And I met with each one of those 400 people individually for 45 minutes at a time. And I started to realize what was helping people succeed and what was leading to failure. And I put all of that into this exclusive masterclass. Get all of that at lanesebring.com/Kajabi and start your trial today. All right, so number 1, pricing is way more accessible on Kajabi now. For a long time, Kajabi had basically a premium and a super premium option. Well, now they have what they call the Kickstarter plan. And this has been around for a while, and it's really, really great, especially if you're trying to put your foot in the water of online business and you want something that is accessible and will get you on platform, building your business in a way that's more accessible than it's ever been. Kickstarter is for you. I recommend starting on Kickstarter unless you already have multiple products that you know you're going to migrate over and you need basic or growth. Kickstarter is definitely the way to go, and it's way more accessible price-wise than Kajabi has ever been. Number 2, Kajabi replaces like 6 to 10 other tools. Now, I mentioned this in the beginning, but I will say when I first started looking into Kajabi, I was already spending a lot of money on course hosting, podcast hosting, payment processor, email funnels, email marketing. All of that was done by separate platforms. Kajabi solves the problem of putting all of that together into one place. So if you're looking into Kajabi, just know the price tag looks high unless you start to realize that you're going to spend $50 there, $80 there, $90 there, $10 there, $20 there on all these different pieces of software. And eventually it's going to add up to way more than just the one tool that does it all. And the benefit of having one piece of software is not just the price, it's the seamless integration. Kajabi works with every other part of Kajabi. Like each part of Kajabi communicates with all the other parts of Kajabi so that you don't have to make sure that it's integrated. It just is integrated. If you're using multiple pieces of software, you do have to worry about this because somebody changes something over at ConvertKit and then over on your self-hosted WordPress site, you have to make these 2 things work together. And then over at Teachable, they're doing something different. And yet your customer is moving through this pipeline and you have to make sure that it's a seamless experience. With Kajabi, all of that is taken care of so that you don't have to focus on that. You can focus on what you do best, which is making great content, great courses, great products, great coaching, and serving your audience well. All right, number 3, the email marketing on Kajabi is surprisingly powerful. As I mentioned, I started my email journey over at MailChimp. I later moved to ConvertKit. And then when I moved to Kajabi in 2019, I moved my entire list over to Kajabi. Kajabi does everything that those other tools did. A/B testing, segmenting, sequences, broadcast. It does it all, and yet it's built in. So again, if you're on something like ConvertKit, you know that the bigger your list grows, the more expensive it gets to send emails through ConvertKit. And they position themselves as like, we're the best, but Kajabi does everything they do it just as well, and it's built into the price. Number 4, Kajabi Payments is a total game changer. Now, used to be Kajabi partnered with Stripe, and you could use Stripe or PayPal. Now they have built everything under their roof, and they use Stripe technology, but it's Kajabi Payments that's running it. And this has been a total game changer for getting paid faster, having a seamless and frictionless process for your customers. It's just better in every possible way. And I'm so glad that Kajabi has rolled this out and it's been such a success. Number 5, when it comes to your offers, you can upsell and downsell like a pro. Kajabi allows you to add order bumps before the purchase, upsells after the purchase, downsells if they don't purchase, all kinds of things that you can weave into the sales process to make your buying journey intuitive, frictionless, and more profitable for you. Because studies show that 30% increases happen from simple order bumps, like literally just the checkbox that goes at the beginning of the process. And then upsells can add even more because it's just a seamless one-click upsell. Kajabi does this, it's super intuitive. And by the way, I have a lot of videos on this channel that walk you through the technical process of exactly how to build order bumps, upsells, downsells, all of that. So if you want to know how to do it, you can check out my playlist called Your First 30 Days on Kajabi. It will map out everything for you. Number 6, the newsletter feature is a hidden gem. Now, I got really excited when Kajabi released the newsletter feature because this is something that people like Justin Welsh and the people over at Ship 30 for 30 have really pioneered as a great way to connect with your audience, provide really helpful written content that is lead generating. In other words, it's the thing that helps get them into your pipeline, through your funnel, and into your products. But in the old days, you would really have to think about, do I want to do a newsletter using Substack or Medium or some other third-party thing? Well, Kajabi now has it built into the process inside Kajabi, and it's done very well. You can do free newsletters, you can do a paid newsletter, or you can do a hybridized version of both, but no matter how you do it, it serves your audience and it generates leads seamlessly into your funnel. Number 7, you can finally send invoices with Kajabi. So in the old days, you would just send a checkout page, they would purchase, and then you would get paid. Well, now you can actually send an invoice directly to the people that are going to pay you. They can pay you and then get a receipt automatically. A minor thing, but for those of you, especially who do contract work where you want to get paid on the front end of doing something for your audience members, you can really benefit from an invoicing function that is inside Kajabi. So again, you don't have to go third party, it's right inside Kajabi's platform. Number 8, the community feature just got a major upgrade. Inside Kajabi is community. Years ago, they acquired a company called Vibely and they revamped their community product. Well, inside of that product, it's gone through some updates and now it's better than ever. Circles to connect people, live challenges, weekly calls. You can even record and automatically upload coaching calls inside of the community that your people get access to, automatically emails them. It's a really powerful tool and it's built into Kajabi. Amazing. And like we've talked about a lot recently, community is really the new currency. You want to have community built in, not just content, and Kajabi does it better than anybody else. Number 9, Kajabi AI, which is called EMA, speeds up course creation. Inside Kajabi is a feature called EMA. They call it Emma. And this is a person, an AI person, that is inside, built into the platform that you can ask questions, you can get sales copy, you can get things for, it'll write your emails, it'll do everything that AI does, but it does it inside the platform and it knows you, it knows your products, it knows your audience, it has a lot of data on you. And so when you ask it to help you with something, it's working from the place of having a lot of information already baked in about you. Really awesome tool, completely included in Kajabi. Number 10, Kajabi rolled out a downloads feature a while ago. Now this is okay, but I would say in a lot of cases, you might want to skip this. The reason why is because the downloads feature counts as one of your products, even if it's just like a simple PDF download. So you don't want to do this if you have a limited number of products, like on their basic plan or their Kickstarter plan, or even within the growth, you have 15 products, but you don't want to use it up by one of the downloads. The way that I would go about this is actually add an email automation where the file is built into the email. This way you have an endless amount of downloads with a simple fix, and it doesn't cost you any products or any more money. Again, I think Kajabi will be improving the downloads feature in the future, but for now, I think it only works in certain situations, and for most cases, it's just better to do it through an email automation. Number 11, Creator Studio inside Kajabi is good in some ways, but in other ways, it misses the mark. Now, Creator Studio was an attempt by Kajabi to create something where you could repurpose your content, and in some ways, it works really well. For example, you can put course videos in there and it will write transcripts, or you can put course videos in there and it will generate an email to your list about that course video. You can put content in there, like free content that you're doing, and it will transcribe it for you. It'll do basic things like that really well. But if you have a video and you want it to produce shorts from a long form video, there's still some things that they're working out there. So Creator Studio is fun to experiment with. I don't think it's quite there yet. But again, when it comes to Kajabi, there are so many things that it does. Creator Studio is yet at a place where it can replace other products that do this well. So think of this like a helper, not necessarily a replacement of something else like Opus Clip. Number 12, Kajabi has a branded app. For those of you who do a lot of course sales and you have a lot of people inside your community, you may want to consider upgrading to get the branded app. This is a special feature for you, and the reason why it's called branded is because it has your branding built in. So when your customers interact with each other on the app or in your courses, it's an experience that has completely your brand, but just Kajabi's power behind it. This is a really, really nice feature for those of you who want your people on mobile, on the app, interacting with your community, doing coaching calls, completing the courses, all of the things that you might want your students doing. Kajabi branded app has that and does that. So it's something you might want to look into if you join Kajabi. And then finally, number 13, Kajabi actually listens to users. I have seen this firsthand as I've been a part of Kajabi since 2019, and I've given a lot of feedback to the people who run Kajabi, and I've seen a lot of things change over the years as a result of people giving feedback. So one of the things that I love about talking about Kajabi features is they're always improving. And Kajabi has a long history of improving the features over time, rolling out more features, and yet keeping the price the same. This has been a massive, massive value add for people like me who have used Kajabi for a long time. And it's a massive value add for people like you who might be jumping on right away. You're getting a whole lot of value for the same price that we were paying 5, 6, 7 years ago. LaneSebring.com/Kajabi, 30-day free trial. All of my exclusive bonuses are there. You just kind of have to try it out for yourself. These are 13 features, 13 of many amazing features that will help you get going on Kajabi. And by the way, if you're thinking about jumping on a Kajabi, I have a playlist just for you. It's called Your First 30 Days on Kajabi, and you can find it right here. It will walk you through what to do day 1, day 2, day 3, all the way through 30 days so that you can have the most success on the platform. So click right there, and I'll see you in that video.